Hi my loves, I hope you are all doing really well. I wanted to make a video today about the do's and don'ts while you're on self-isolation, while we are all struggling to get to grips with our new routine, our new life, our new reality, because let's be honest, I don't think anyone can say they're not a little bit freaked out by this. My emotions are like that daily, throughout the day. I'm feeling all the emotions. So if you are feeling the same, hopefully this video will give you some inspiration, some like feelings of not being alone, just give you some ideas of the best things to do and the things you shouldn't be doing while you are in quarantine, while you are self-isolating, while you're stressing about this whole situation. And I really hope you like the video, guys. I would really love it if you would like to leave me a comment in the comments to let me know the kind of content that you'd like during this period that we are in at the moment. Obviously we don't know how long it's going to be going on for, and I have got, I think, the next three videos coming up that were pre-filmed before this major news and impact. So if you do see those, that's why I did a whole video on I don't want to not talk about it, which I can link down below as well. So if you do see that kind of video from me and you think, why am I acting like everything's normal, that is why, because they're pre-filmed. Since this has happened, I just wanted to share a few more kind of helpful videos for anyone going through it. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling, guys. Here's the do's and don'ts of what to do whilst in self-isolation. Okay, my number one is a don't. Don't give yourself too much information. It's overwhelming. On the day after Boris gave his first speech, the proper speech telling us what to expect after kind of quite a few days of everyone being a bit confused of what's going on in the rest of the world and nothing happening here, I felt so upset and sad and emotional, and I went to bed not knowing what was going on, like how we're going to get through this, and the next day I found it really difficult. But I have had the children off this week because they are ill. I don't think it is the virus, but I don't think it is anything particularly serious, but they're off at the moment, so I've been trying to homeschool them. You may have seen my homeschooling, getting to grips with how to homeschool video. But I've been so busy since they've been off and I haven't been able to look online, and it's helped with my emotions and the overwhelm so much. So don't take on too much information, listen to the government updates in the evening, and then like try not to bombard yourself with all this info. Don't worry about screen time. I feel like this is not the time to be thinking that your children are having a bit too much screen time. You've got to get through this. If you work from home and they need to go on the tablet, then let them do that, because we've all got to get through this. If they need to watch a bit of TV while you do some cleaning or make some food, then don't feel too bad about it. The next one is don't stockpile, please. I know I've seen so many pictures of empty supermarket shelves, and it does break my heart knowing that there are people going without being able to get hold of things. My son needed a Calpol yesterday and we went to 5 different shops and there was no Calpol anywhere. So it's really important to know that the shops are not going to close. Italy has been on lockdown for a long time. The supermarkets are still open. So try just to rationalise it and to be sensible when shopping. The next one is a do. Do enjoy this time together. Take it as a reason to slow down, reconnect, and be with loved ones. The next one is don't try to do everything. It feels like so overwhelming that we have all of these jobs to do now on top of what we were already doing. Don't try to do everything, give yourself some slack. Do make children feel safe and secure, make them feel like they know what's going on and that they are safe at home. Give them cuddles, give them reassurance, and don't try to let them hear too much of the outside information just because it may well overwhelm them like it does us. Do take things slow, read that book that you wanted to read, take a bath, and don't feel guilty about it. Just take things slowly, and you know, we've got enough time on our hands, let's be honest, to be doing those things that we haven't been able to get through beforehand. That's my next one as well. Take the time to listen to the podcast to declutter the room. I'm going to be doing so many decluttering videos again because I used to do loads over here and life got in the way, but I'm stuck here for the foreseeable, so I will be decluttering. So if you like that kind of video, hopefully you'll want to watch those. But yeah, take the time to do those jobs that you've been putting off. The next one is don't just try and prevent it. It's get to know what you should do when you if you do catch it. And there's lots of resources online, but make sure you have your medicine, make sure you have an emergency contact, make sure you are drinking lots of fluids, make sure you're resting and sleeping a lot, make sure you know how to deal with it if you do get this. And this is so important, do write a gratitude diary so that you can appreciate the good in the day, even if it was only a few things that happen to make you smile. We do it every morning as part of our new school routine that we've just started. We sit down and we do our gratitude diary to think about what we were grateful yesterday and what we're looking forward to today, and it just helps with reminding ourselves with those little things that gave us happiness throughout the day. Do keep in touch with friends and family via the phone, because they will want to hear from you, especially if they are on their own. Make sure you're using technology so they can see the children, or just on the phone. Make sure you're keeping in touch with friends and loved ones to keep each other healthy in their mental health and just give each other a bit of company. If you're working from home, do take regular breaks. Do understand that working from home is very difficult if you're not used to it. There's did I do it in one of my videos this week, which is in the playlist in the description bar, you'll be able to see it, of how to work from home and get some tips about that, because it's really different if you're not used to it. So do make sure you're taking lots of breaks so that you're working to your full potential when you are working. Do sing and dance and do silly things. Keep those vibes high. Just go and put the cheesiest Magic FM radio station on and just go and do some dancing and run around. Just make sure your energies are flowing and that you're feeling a little bit happier once you finish that. Do listen to calming meditation at night. You can get an app for it. It's on YouTube. There's so many options for it. When you're laying in bed and you cannot shut down your mind, I've been there every night this week. Do some meditation. I'm going to start it tonight. It makes you feel so much more zen and just helps your body relax and your brain remove every bit of information that you've been given, so you can actually really relax. The next one is do stay inside. It's so important. You may feel okay, you may not feel poorly, but it doesn't mean to say that you're not. Take the government guidelines seriously and stay inside, and we can get this gone sooner rather than later. Is do breathe. Take some time out throughout the day to breathe. Think about the things you can feel around you and the noises you can hear, and just try and centre yourself just so that you don't overwhelm your body with all these emotions and anxieties. And the final one is do stay positive, but don't feel like that you have to be happy all of the time. It's just not going to happen. Give yourself time to cry if you want to cry. Give yourself a down day if you want to be down, and be there for those people that are on those days. And when you're happy, give out those happy vibes to people that need it. Just don't feel like you can't not be affected by this, because it is such a big deal. No one has ever dealt with anything like this before. I think even the world wars were not so inclusive of everybody on this entire planet being affected by it. So give yourself some time to understand your emotions and roll with them. So that's it, guys. Don't forget to let me know in the comments if you firstly have any other ideas of what you should be doing and don't. These are just my ideas. Obviously you may differ from them. You may not feel like you should be indoors. You may not feel like you should take breaks on where, I don't know. As I always say on this channel, you do you and I'll do me. These are just my tips and ideas. And let me also know in the comments what other videos you would like around this time and what you would like to see on my channel. So that's it, guys. Please stay safe, look after each other, look after your mental health, keep talking about it, ride your emotions, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.